Dude. That corner is annoying by the torch. Sometimes you have to wiggle a lot to get through it. It's okay though. I'm good at wiggling. I gotta get better at throwing the damn pots as soon as I pick them up. I used to just mash the buttons, which doesn't do the trick. Come on. Alright, here comes the sketchy parts. What's up, Sin7? How's it going? You're welcome. Thanks for watching. Nice, I actually got past that guy. That's like pure luck, I think. Definitely want as much money as possible early on. Alright, so this room sucks, and this causes me to reset a lot. There we go. Oh, okay, good. As long as we survive. Alright, we're in the guardhouse. Once you're in here, it's not too hard to survive because you get hearts. Whew. Hope I just get a smooth run this time with no major mistakes. So what I want to be able to do is just get like a clean playthrough, and then I can do like commentary over it later that makes it into sort of a walkthrough, which I think a lot of people would want for this game. I'm gonna chance that this guy drops a heart. Nope. Alright, there we go. Hey, what's up, Bing Jing? Yo, what's this new agility route you're doing? Yeah, not much here either. Playing video games all day. Finally getting around to this one. So you don't need to take damage to the spikes, but this guy's a pain in the butt. Come on. Hey, what's up, Beheld? How you doing, man? Thanks for good luck. I'll need it in this game. It's too damn hard. Don't hit me. Alright, good. Alright, best room in the game. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's definitely worthy of the reputation of being really hard, but it's nothing that, you know, it's not impossible or anything. It's just pretty punishing for mistakes is all. Should have just ignored that guy, try to get hearts later. This first dungeon is still very, very long. And if you don't know where you're going, you can spend a ridiculous amount of time here just wandering around. But in a recent edition, I don't know which version you played, but they made it so you can punch. So even though you don't have the sword yet, you're not defenseless like you used to be. Alright. Don't worry, that's all part of the plan. Oh, you read that. Well, everybody's gonna have a different opinion on it. Like, I like the fact that they make this dungeon crazy. What's monotonous to some may be like mentally challenging in a fun way to other people. Although, kind of do need to be a bit mentally challenged to play this game. So you notice death abuse. If you take a death in this dungeon, it takes you back to the entrance. But if you save and quit after getting a sword, it takes you here. So that gets rid of a lot of the backtracking you would normally do in this dungeon. Dang it, this guy's in a really bad position for me to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. Dang it, I'm gonna die. You better drop a heart. Drop a heart. Thank you. That was bad gameplay. Nice, got the shovel. So I actually got a new version of this than the one I speedran the game on before. And the new version doesn't have a shovel. So as far as like 100% is concerned, now that I know with the right version you can get the shovel, I'm not even sure I can consider my last run valid. Yeah, well, you get a similar feel for this because, you know, every puzzle you get to will be totally new, and you'll still feel that satisfaction you would normally feel when you first solve a puzzle in the original game. And now that you're older and better at video games, like, it actually feels similar difficulty to how the original game would feel when you're a little kid. So it's pretty cool. In this category, the only major RNG is the chest game, which sucks, but at least you don't have to do the digging game like you would in vanilla. Oh yeah, they also made it so you can slash pots. Keep forgetting that's probably a faster way to get around them. Alright, so now when I save and quit, it's going to take me back here. I'm not sure. I only know the probability on the Japanese version's chess game, and this one's different. That's your favorite speedrun? Nice. Dude, I like that category the most for Link to the Past, actually, as well. Alright, this room's kind of hard. You gotta clip. I mean, it's not required, but as far as a speedrun, yeah, you gotta do that. It's a little bit precise. You can't just, like, deboost and then that's all it takes. You have to deboost at, like, a certain angle. NMG, like, it feels incomplete to me because you don't end up with many cool items. Like, you have, like, the tiny shield, no gold sword. But, you know, NMG is also cool in that it's pretty challenging. But if you just do 100% of this game, and even 100% can be challenging. Are you in the tournament? Oops, I didn't mean to go left like that. That was weird. Yeah, besides the final dungeon, this is probably the longest dungeon. So if this seems like really, really ridiculous, then just know that they're not all this long. In fact, you can kind of think of it as two dungeons. In fact, it's kind of programmed like that to where you have one set of big keys and like treasure chests in the guardhouse part, and then another in the sewer. In the tournament? Nice. Do you have your first match yet? Wait, guy. Jeez. You know what? You can deboost over those spikes, but I mean, it's only gonna cost or save a couple seconds, and seems risky considering you have to also clip through that spike coming up here. Also, Boomerang is actually OP, so... Yeah, Zelda runs the, sort of the equivalent of no major glitches for this. It's, called All Stones and Crystals. Good. Oh shit, X released? That's gonna be hard in the first match, dude. Good luck, though. He got really good at the game recently. Go away. Go. Alright, good. It's basically done now. Might lose a little time here, I'm not sure if it'll take me a minute to get to the end or not, but it's really close. Hey, what's up, Prologue? Yeah, congrats on your first, is that your first completed run of DKC2? No, I'm losing time here, I think. Yo, what up, Demon? You think you'll be facing M-Chan next? Gotcha. Yeah, just try not to die, and you should be good. Do you get powder? Alright, so lost a little bit of time, but no big deal. Fortunately, we did decide to allow save and quit in all the categories of this game, so it makes travel time massively reduced. Yo, what up, Treason? Yeah, people just get powder to get fairies, and there are a lot of the enemies that can become fairies in the final 2 dungeons. It's the main place I would say people use them. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of save and quit, because pretty much all Zelda speedruns have that. Doesn't really matter if I take damage here, so I'm about to save and quit again anyway. Why would somebody not like it though? It's like I said, like all the other speedruns do it, so I don't get it. Yeah, true, it is nice that you get Fairy right before a video too. He's not easy. Alright, so here comes the chest game. It's really early in this category, which is a good thing, because if you lose like 10 minutes to the chest game and you want to reset, you can do that right away. But I don't think I would ever, honestly, reset over chest game in this category. But let's see, hopefully I don't get really shitty luck. God damn it. That guy is actually pretty dangerous. Only 4 hearts, and he moves really fast. Alright, let's have some fun, shall we? Nice. Alright, well... It actually makes a really big difference if I leave this with at least 100 rupees left over or not. I hope I do. God damn it. God damn it! Totally useless items. Oh, come on. Give me a break, dude. Okay, at least there's that. I had really good luck with this in my first run splits. Oh, okay, good. This is fine. So, what was that, like 6th try? But the important thing is I have 100 rupees this time, which is going to seriously help in the dungeon called Din. Yeah, exactly. You can get it with the first chest in this English version, so... it seems like there's more chance, but then I think they lower the chance of each individual attempt. Alright, so this dungeon... usually not too bad, but we'll see. There, I just pull my sword out to help time getting around the eye really fast. I forget, I timed whether it's faster to go around here or just wait for the fire bar and go down the straight path. So this is really similar to Tower of Hera. Just go over that. Alright. I might, yeah, I figured I'd get hit there. Yeah, 1/8 with 2 attempts. Still a lot better than 1/10. Wait a second. Wait, 1 out of 8 for each? That's actually really generous. That makes it seem like it'd be way easier than the Japanese version. Oh, come on. Come on. That's really good to know. That means there's much less RNG in this game's 100% than the original game. Oh my god, don't get hit again. Don't get hit again. Oh, okay, good. Alright, really don't want to get hit again. Oh, fuck. No, that's on purpose that time. Yo, what's up, Stu? I'm playing on SD to SNES flash cart. As long as you start hitting one of these guys right away, they actually won't start spinning until you kill one of them, which is pretty nice. Everyone who plays this ROM hack casually loves this part. It's really cool. I really like this fight personally. It's a genius addition to the hack. In fact, it might be one of the most fun things I've ever done. Be a little careful here, this guy will kill you in 2 hits. However, hammer makes it a lot easier. Does a lot of damage. Nice. Alright, so I lost a lot of time there, but most of it was actually probably the chest game. And I know I'm going to save a shitload of time on the Farrower split. Alright, time to visit our old friend Shalarsh. The enemies around here will kill you in 1 hit, so be careful. Chain Chomps and the Pokey guys both hit for 4 hearts worth of damage. Also, Pterodactyl Bird down there hits for 3. Related to Clarse? Yes. It's Clarse's cousin. Yeah, so anyone who hasn't played this hack before or hasn't seen, there's one really cool feature of the version of the hack that I'm playing right now. It has to do with what these boots do. They are extremely overpowered in this version, as you will soon see. Nope, don't talk to me. Alright. There you go. It lets you change directions. And here is why I really wanted to have 100 rupees left over after the chess game. Since I'm getting that now, it's going to look like I lose time in this split as well. That should be maxed out, I think, or at least close. So, in my last run, I did all the stuff I'm doing right now a little bit later in the run. Pretty hard to control this. Repeat-Zeroni. Am I saying that right? How's it going? It's a cool name. Whoa, menus. Alright. So with that, the chances of dying in this next dungeon are massively reduced. And it's actually a pretty hard dungeon to survive. So, wait, that's... I almost got my shovel out to hit that post. That would not have been smart. Alright. Having fun right now. So this fight is pretty hard, at least if you're not used to it. Just because of mainly because of the fire coming at you and the fact that it's totally dark. Getting pretty bad RNG here. So I have my sword out, which is like protection, but then I'm trying to use the hammer to actually do the damage, which does more damage. And since I'm holding my sword out, it also has the benefit of keeping the flashlight pointing towards like the action. Uh-oh. They should both just have a couple hits left. Dude, come on. Really bad RNG here. That fight could have gone better, but yeah. No, this is not the easy version. Though it is one of the newer versions of the original style one, which in some ways is actually easier because they fixed some bugs that made it really annoying. Exactly, Treason. He knows what's up. No! This might be too low. Hopefully not. Okay, that's good. Dang it. Just gotta try to get lucky in that room. It's not like you can dodge those cannonballs. Unless you go like really slow and careful, which obviously you don't want to do. I wish I had gotten hit a little bit less than that. But it's actually never mind, it doesn't matter. This next room is full of hearts. And zombies. There's also the zombies. But yeah, it has hearts too. Fucking zombies. Yeah, that's actually part of why I'm running this, because I know lots of people want a guide for this, and I figure once I get a run that's pretty clean with like no big obvious mistakes, then I can do commentary over it and make it into a walkthrough, since it'll be doing 100% anyway. Where's the hand? There it is. Please don't get hit again. This is just enough hearts to where I'll get a full refill in one of the next rooms. Alright. Let's see, have I forgotten anything? I almost forgot something really important, yeah. Whoa! Pretty important that you get this. And like I say, it looks like I'm losing a lot of time, but not really. because my previous run got some items that I've already gotten later than this. There we go. Oh my god, this is bad. Oh my god. Ah. Dude, hit the zombie! Good lord. Go, go, go. Dude, this is so sketcy. This is why you get fairies. This is exactly why you want fairies. Alright, fortunately, haven't used a fairy yet, but a little worrisome considering the next boss is pretty unfair. Never mind, I forgot you get that many hearts. Alright, so because Moldorm, all it takes is 4 hits, but you're surrounded by spikes. Very easy to get knocked into the spikes. Should never miss a hit like that though. Alright, one more hit. There we go. So with a hammer, that fight's actually way easier. Oh, there's definitely a lot going on. Yeah, it's definitely not everybody's cup of tea. Alright, so we're left with a fairy still. Didn't have to use it, so that's pretty nice. And now this split, I expect to save way more than the 2 minutes that I'm behind right now. But let's see. I kind of rerouted things actually to make this split more consistent. So you notice I just got a key, but I'm in the overworld, and that's one of the big secrets about this game. The final dungeon has keys hidden throughout the game. So you actually get 6 keys to the final dungeon. Like really early. I almost forgot to do some things that are pretty important. Alright, good. Thank God for notes. We're gonna save so much time in the split, it's gonna be ridiculous. Just wait and see. That was a dumb idea. I figured that would happen, but not until after I tried it. It's only after the dash was starting I was like, wait a second. This is a really bad idea, isn't it? Whoa, new functionality in this game. They actually use the word functionality. That's how you know this game is made for nerds. Come on. Come on. Don't. Ah, nice. Cool. So right now we have 3/4 hearts. So the next heart piece that I get is going to give me full health. And that's the main thing that I routed differently than the last time I did a run of this. And it's going to help a lot. Okay. Also, the fact that I have a fairy helps a lot, but anyway. I don't know what happened there. I tried to turn left, but kept facing forward. Dude, menus, come on. So hard to do the menus right. No, wait, that won't work. Oh my god. I almost walked into that hole. Alright, so this room... and I had a little bit of a problem here last speedrun of this I did. Hopefully we don't repeat that problem. Come on. I want him to... There we go. Good. That's a little bit better than last time. Just a little bit. As in several minutes better than last time. Alright, here's the mysterious spikes that make no sense that you can walk through, but only if you go at a certain angle. Alright. So here's where my new route comes into play. I'm gonna kill this guy first. Now I get this heart. Now I'm at full health, which is really important because I'm about to go into an area where, well, you'll see. You'll see in a second here. So yeah, this. You need to take damage to get that heart piece. And if you don't have full health or a fairy, you're gonna die. And that's exactly what happened last run I did. So I changed the route a little bit so I get heart pieces at different times that allow me to get that heart piece right before that one at a time to get full health. Come on. Alright, this old man gives you hearts just like the original game. Hang on, Demon, I can answer that question soon. There's definitely things you should know. But if I tell you now, you probably won't remember them. So let me know when you decide to actually play it, which I highly recommend. Most important thing is the item, the cane of Brenna, which is the blue cane, is pretty much required to beat this game. And if you don't find it early on, then you're going to be in trouble. This is kind of a bitch move, but I'm going to go up here just to get one fairy for those 2 hearts. I'd rather not chance it. Don't get hit. Okay, good. Yeah, you gotta find that cane as soon as you can. It's pretty important. Also, you gotta deboost through these. That's why I wanted extra hearts. Like, you're forced to take damage there. Holy shit, that room went really well. I'm gonna It's actually kind of ridiculous. Now this room, on the other hand. Oh my god. We're gonna have issues when we go back into that room I just went through. Nice! Oh my god. Oh my god. This is spectacular. Alright, keep going. Dude, we're gonna save so much time in this build, it's ridiculous. Oh, wait a second, wait! I may have spoken too soon. Alright, still need to dodge a couple of things. That's fine. I don't get hit again. Oh my. Oh man. Go! Good. Nice. See, who needs fairies, man? You don't need fairies. That's wrong way. Great, I'm gonna take damage here. It's alright, no big deal. Nice. Oh yeah, get used to seizure backgrounds. There's a lot of those in this game. I might get a fairy here to get full health. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that now. But the fact that I didn't have to use a fairy in that lower area is nice. Oh my god. Oh man. Just looking at the time right now, I have 11 minutes to finish this dungeon to be even with PB. This dungeon could be done in 2 minutes. So, there you go. But, you know, it's not going to be free. I gotta actually do things that you're supposed to do, and that suck. Alright. So here's another thing that I really screwed up at my PB, but I came up with better visual cues for it, so it should be no big deal, hopefully. Yeah, this will work. Shoutouts if you remember what happened there last time I did one. Oh yeah, there's this guy. Decided to take Moldorm's place. It's very, very nice of the developers to do this. So, without the Master Sword, you actually can't hurt him with the regular sword unless you spin. But that was actually a really good fight. And after you beat him, you don't actually get a reward yet, which is why the split says sold out. Hey. Wait, what? No, that was stupid. I just wasted like 2 seconds. More like 5 seconds, but... Okay, so at this point, you want to just reload the dungeon. Alright. Like I said, slightly ahead. I don't know why they did it that way, but you're gonna end up getting the item that you would get from that boss at the end of the game. And with that item, you'll be able to get the Master Sword finally. I hate this area. It's really hard to dash anywhere without bonking. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Wayne? Thanks. Oh yeah, Super Rainbow. So these heart pieces I'm getting right now, in the old route I actually got these earlier. And that's why I wasn't able to get a full stock of hearts before that one near the spikes. Alright. So this next part's still pretty clutch. It's going to be hard to do correctly. Basically, I'm going to have 8 bombs going into this forest. Or 10 bombs, rather. Alright, so I need 4. And if you waste a single bomb, then you lose a couple minutes. So every bomb needs to be used like exactly for its intended purpose. Nice. Ah, not nice. Alright, into the forest we go. So these thieves are actually a real big problem because if they hit you, they can take one of those bombs. So that would be a massive, massive time loss. Fortunately, it looks like you can stun them, so that's pretty nice. Whoa. I actually didn't realize the hookshot stunned them, so I'm going to use that pretty liberally here. Hey, come on now. So, oddly enough, going in here takes you back to this dungeon. Makes no sense. But, yeah, and here you get 3 more heart pieces. And yeah, there's a lot of doors in this game that are fake doors actually, and you just walk through. That's something you should definitely know. Reason if you ever play this, like, don't assume that a locked door you can't just like walk through it. Oh, it didn't stun him that time. Interesting. Get back. Get back where you once belong. Alright, come here. Nope, go. So, yeah. Those guys are almost like, I fear them as much as I would fear an enemy that instantly kills you. 'Cause that's essentially what happens if they take one of your bombs. Although, wait a second. Alright, there's probably gotta be a place somewhere around here where you can get more bombs. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he did it. He did it. Oh my god. Alright. Fucking asshole. Alright, so losing time in the split. So annoying. What a douchebag. It's really weird, I don't understand, but sometimes the hookshot stuns them, other times it doesn't. Alright, so now I have 10 bombs, and I needed 9 at that point. Dude. Which means I'm actually able to lose 1 bomb this time. Okay. Oh, why don't you skip the boss? Now that's because the game's programmed to not give you the sword upgrade unless you beat the boss, and that's required to enter, you know, like Aghanim's tower because of the electric fence thingy. Alright, so this next area is why you need bombs. Very good. That's the hard one. The rest of the bomb jumps aren't too bad. You just have to hold down. Whereas that one's kind of like a sideways, diagonal angle type thing. So yeah, if you lose bombs and you come in here without enough bombs, then you essentially have to come here twice. So you need exactly 9 bombs. Alright, so that cane right there, remember that location, Treason, because that's the most important item in the game, basically. Oh my god, I'm being way too paranoid here. Alright, and that's another key to the final dungeon. And with that, save and quit. No, that's the wrong save and quit location. God damn. I knew what to do. It didn't get my down input because I guess I pressed it too soon. So yeah, losing time in the split, but not like a horrific amount of time. Yeah, it's very weird. But yeah, since I killed that boss, I can now go up here, which is the blacksmith hut. And they can upgrade the sword. And sword upgrades in this game are kind of a joke, to be honest, because let's just say they don't upgrade your sword that much. Dang it. But yeah, it is longer, which is actually a really good thing. You can hit enemies from further away, which is safer. There we go, finally got that. If you jump off that ladder on like the right pixel, you'll get a little double jump where you have invulnerability frames for the bird. Which is nice, because he will always hit you otherwise. Come on. God damn it. Remember this dungeon? Yeah, we gotta come back here now. I want that here. Oops, I shouldn't have got the book out yet. Now I can get it out. So yeah, all this stuff I'm about to get here, you can't get on the first trip through this dungeon. You're definitely forced to backtrack here if you want to get 100%. Just a risky move. Oh yeah, there's a mushroom. There's actually two of those in this game, and find out why eventually a couple hours from now. Don't you dare. So yeah, we gotta go pretty much to all the way to the bottom of this dungeon again, but with the boots and the hook shot, it's really fast compared to the first time. Let's see if I can get through this room without bonking. Nice. I feel like starting to get better at the dashing. If you can dash everywhere like this and not bonk on things and like that, then you're gonna save a lot of time. It's fine. Go away. Yeah, this revisit has to be faster than it was last run. Like, that was much, much smoother. Alright, not much left in the light world. Task? There actually is a task for this. So, yeah. Alright, this is the last opportunity to get bombs for a pretty long time, so I'm gonna definitely stock up. Actually, shit, I have a sword. So I think it would be a lot faster to just do that. Maybe not. Alright, 9 should be enough. I'm not gonna re-enter the room just to get one. God damn it. Oh wow, I didn't realize how good of a dash path you would get if you just hug that corner like that. I'm gonna get something good. Alright, done with all the side quests. So now it's to the equivalent of Aghanim's Tower. Which is not the easiest thing in the world, but it's not too hard either. Oh, watch out for the lady! If you talk to her, she will talk your ear off. Like, she has like 8 lines of text that she wants to tell you, so be careful. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, with the magic powder, it's useful because it can turn things into fairies, but you actually have to get rid of it really soon in order to 100% for reasons that are gonna have better opportunities to explain later. Try to conserve magic better this time than I did in the last round. I think there's one particular room in this dungeon where magic will save the most time, so I'm going to try to Save it for that room. So there's a lot of eye lasers in this room, but I find that for some reason they're not that aggressive. Like, I'm sure plenty of eyes were looking at me just then, and none of them shot. There you go. Free bomb. I guess maybe, yeah, kind of makes sense. Alright, so you gotta kill this guy without getting wrecked by the zombies, which is hard. Totally got wrecked. But yeah, just trying to conserve magic there. Oh, you know what, dude? You should just use a hookshot on the zombies. Hindsight is 20/20. But yeah, here's the room where you want to have magic, because it makes it way faster. If they, like, don't all run away from you. Nice, full magic. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get shot. God damn it. Right, this room's horrible without magic, so there. Like, what's the point of having an eye statue laser in your castle when they can't see in the dark? I don't understand. Alright, if I have a good fight, I might not actually lose much time at all in this split. They're already shooting at me. The fight hasn't even started. Wow. This guy takes 6 hits as usual, but his fireballs make it hard to concentrate on what's going on. Nice RNG. Actual Link to the Past speedrunners wish they would get that few blue balls so far. Uh-oh. So I think he's not going to actually take damage from that because he's against the spikes. Similarly, there's a good chance, like, he wouldn't take damage there either. It's really annoying. God damn it. Come on. Yeah, he would be dead if he actually had taken damage from those 2 hits. Alright, he definitely took damage to that. Let's see if I can not use my fairy. Dang it. Ah, shit. Bummer. But that's what you get fairies for. If that hadn't been a blue ball, it would have been completely different results, that fight. Bastards. Alright, losing a lot of time here. But I should still be about 5 minutes ahead. He stops, like, going to really inconvenient locations like that. Ah! This is... God damn it, dude. Seriously? Fuck. I'm getting shafted. I'm getting totally fucked in the ass right now. God damn it, you would... Okay, thank you. That was really risky, but the only way I was going to actually do damage to him is if I knocked him left or right. True, I don't actually technically have the Master Sword, it's Just the tempered sword. Alright, so a little less than 5 minutes ahead now, so that's unfortunate, but it's okay, because I can probably save a lot of time in this next split. No big deal. This is what I meant by lots of seizure zones or whatever. This dungeon is really bad. Unfortunately, we don't have to do that yet. Though it'd be kind of nice to get it over with. Come on. Alright, so ether is actually really important here because it allows you to get the magic upgrade, which makes anything magic related cost a quarter as much. Combine that with the blue cane and you have a recipe for immortality. Nice, that's the first time I've not bonked there. So I've designed this route around getting the most important upgrades really early on. You'll notice by the time I even go into the next dungeon, I'll have 3 more heart containers. Another key to the final dungeon. For some reason you can't dash down some of these stairs because your dash will just stop. Which is why I didn't dash until I went down those stairs. God damn it. Alright, see if I can get to this heart piece without bonking on anything. Yeah, it's kind of bullshit treason. Not gonna lie. But, I mean, you have the clue in that when you enter certain areas there in the overworld, you'll see your, like, key count on the HUD. So, that is your clue that, oh, there's a key in here. And eventually you'll pick up on that because it actually gives you a clue about that at some point. Somebody tells you that. I forget who. Don't be deceived, those birds are much stronger than they look. They actually hit for 3 hearts of damage in the ice world. So you gotta be real careful around them. So yeah, like I said, before I even go into a dungeon in the icy world here, I'm going to become a lot more powerful. Yeah, what's up, Original Cool? Yeah, dude, doing good. How are you? Oh my god. Bonk bonk. Okay. Wasn't sure if you can slide. What? Are you serious? Penguin ass bitches. See, right now, you can see there's a key counter all of a sudden, so you'd be like, why is there a key counter here? That's because there's a chest with a wall that you just walk through, obviously. Shit, sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully some of the craziness is a good thing. Really? Yikes. That's really bad news. Sorry, man. Hopefully they give you a recommendation, at least. Here's another impossible to find key. You bomb the bookshelf, of course. And then it's inside this pot. And to be honest, you kind of have to be an idiot to not find that key. Like, it's so obvious. That was really bad. Go. Alright, so the first dungeon I do is in this area. But, oh no. I'll only be going there after... Dude, don't be so stupid, you idiot! Oh god. So here's the ferry, and this is where you can give her the ether medallion to get quarter magic cost. No, this game is completely different. It's a ROM hack. And it's way more difficult than the original. You should try it out, man, if you get a chance. There's the Toys R Us. Damn. So I had to give her the magic powder to get that medallion. So I won't actually ever get a chance to use the magic powder. This is the right one, right? I can never remember the symbols on the medallions, but this should be ether. Yeah. So it says here that less magic to cost spells, which is incredibly overpowered. It's probably the single most valuable upgrade in this game. I actually need all of these now. Can't believe how much damage I took. Ooh. Yeah, you should check it out. It's called Parallel Worlds. And it's totally free. Alright, so this dungeon here, I screwed up really bad. My last and only run of this, actually. So I should be able to save several minutes here. Like maybe 5 minutes. Oh no, I just blew myself up and did nothing to the boss. Nice. Alright, so I ran out of bombs, but that's part of the route now. See, watch how slowly my magic is draining. Like, you can pretty much use this cane indefinitely now with a quarter magic cost. So, like, it turns the difficult ROM hack into great difficulty for the enemies only. So it's pretty satisfying. God damn it. Idiots. That's just impatience right there. It is a speedrun after all. listening to this heart sound for a while. So every dungeon in the ice world has one of these mysterious tablets. There's 7 in total, and they're part of the 100% requirement. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess that's good news for you guys. You don't have to listen to the heart thing anymore. Alright, so now I actually abuse a flaw in the programming. I can just go through this locked door. Yeah, that's not the first time you'll see that, ultimately. There's quite a few doors where they just, I don't know, they forgot to program any kind of hit detection on them. Now it's important though that when you do that you don't have a key, because if you have a key it'll still use the key. Yeah, exactly, it's a lot like Zelda 2 in that regard. Oop, I almost forgot that I needed to do this. Silly me. Oh, come on now. Alright, so here is the single reason why in my last run I lost like 5 minutes. I forgot to go in here. Hey, what up, Colin? Thanks, man. Cool. Now I definitely have enough keys this time. Whereas last run I did not. And I had to backtrack through the whole dungeon, wondering what key did I freaking miss. Cool. So you want to get that early on. That's why part of why I routed this dungeon first. Because with that, otherwise you wouldn't have access to a lot of the heart pieces that would sort of be in your way. Dude, shit. There we go. Nice. Easy peasy. Yeah, we're saving a lot of time here. Oh my god, really? No, good luck, Colin. Move. Nope. Wait, that's not the right cave. God damn it. Get off of me, you piece of shit! God. Fuck that guy. Good lord. And he meant business, man. He's Ganon's private bomber guy, and he is good at his job. It's alright, I'm about to get all those hearts back. Don't let the fairy heal. Dang it, shouldn't have gotten the net out yet. I wish they'd let you just throw in 50 at the start. But these upgrades are gonna really help. It's not actually required for 100% to do any of this, and you can technically skip it all. But having lots of bombs and arrows is a good thing. Alright, don't click bombs. Don't click bombs. Thank you. Alright, good. Careful. There we go. No! Oh god. What's up, Azarath? Yes, sir. Or ma'am. That's a pretty fun hack right now. Going into, I think, probably the hardest dungeon outside the first one. Some very confusing dungeon here. I figured he was dead already and shit. Normally you only need 7 arrows since you're hitting him as you beat up his little friends. Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, my. That was closer than I'd like to admit. No! What are you doing, man? That's actually kind of a fun key to get. It's satisfying to bonk everywhere like that. No! Alright. Alright, can I avoid bonking here? No, I cannot. That'd be pretty hard to do. I love this song, which makes me like the dungeon. It's the only like sort of regular dungeon that has this song. So in a way, this is my favorite dungeon. Yeah, it's a pretty fair ROM hack here. Just a couple lasers to dodge, you know, no big deal. Yeah, just a couple things to dodge here as well. If you're not bad at video games, you should be able to dodge that. But I am, so I have to use this vulnerability cane thing. And, like, how bad do you have to be at video games to not be able to dodge those lasers? Alright. Coming up on the hardest part of this dungeon. It's kind of a mindfuck. Alright, pretty good. Not done yet, though. When I say the hardest part of the dungeon, I mean the next couple of rooms. This one's easy, though. This room is ass. And any mistake in this room loses, like, minutes. Oh god. It's gonna be a close call. Alright, good. Wow, that was a close call. Oh no, that pot better respawn. If that pot doesn't respawn, that's really bad. I bet it won't. God damn it. I think I just lost a lot of time from that. Oh, never mind, it respawned. Good. No! Nope, hurry. Oh no, dude, fuck. Actually, you know what I can do? I can bomb jump across here a bit. I hope this works. Probably won't. Yeah. God damn it. Alright, that's why I say that's the hardest area of this, or yeah, hardest room of this dungeon. Because if you fuck up, you gotta go back to the start. So that's probably about a minute lost. Maybe more, considering I gotta go through this super laggy area again. How else are you supposed to get through this? What the hell, dude? I don't think it's even possible to get through this dungeon without some sort of invincibility item. Alright, so I'm back to where I would have been had I not fallen down that bridge. So, however much time that lost. Okay. Come on. Oops. I forgot. I bombed the wall there. Oh god damn it. Oh no. Despite the mistake, I'm actually probably not losing much time here. The dungeon is not actually over when I kill this boss. So I gotta re-enter to get something else. But at this point, it's mostly done. It's hard to get in a position where you swipe all the eyeballs you're gonna be able to swipe. Yeah, there's 3 of those guys in this dungeon. Just wait, there's another. So thinking about this, I might actually still save time here. Let's see. Depends sort of on how long this cutscene is. Oh, it's already done. Yeah, we'll be saving time here, I think. Yeah, well, if you saw the final dungeon early in this hack, that's pretty much what you'd say. 'Cause the very first thing you see is something that needs the Cane of Samaria. God damn it. Alright, so we're stuck on arrows. Oh no! Oh man, that could have been bad. Could have very easily been bad. No! No, Sheik is quite the sadist. She has a lot of spikes in her house. Yeah, we're saving time here. So, like I said, here's another one, but you don't have to fight this one. All you would get is a small key for fighting that, and I already have all these small keys I need. Go, 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 go! Come on. Cool. Can't believe I actually saved time there. Come on. Alright. So I'm actually a little bit worried about this next dungeon, because I'm playing a different version of the hack that I'm used to, and there's a room in this dungeon that is glitched. If you're not careful, you can lose access to something required for 100%. But shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Come on. So that's like an example of something hidden in plain sight. That key right there, like you may spend hours trying to find that, and it's like right there at the beginning. Alright, here's the part that really matters. I gotta keep one of these guys alive. Good. So that door, the south door, won't open if you don't kill one of them. And the whole reason I actually switched to this version of the ROM hack is how I just walk through that door right there. That's a quote-unquote feature of this version of the hack. And you come back here, and then the game behaves as though you won that fight. Doesn't make any sense, but I'll take it. Oh, they're back. Nice. Hopefully this door opens. I wish I had the fire rod already. Okay. We're actually going to save a shitload of time here, just from knowing which blocks to push in each room to open the door. Yeah, that's actually the vast majority of this dungeon already. Here it's pretty straightforward, actually. So this room's stupid. I have to wait for the floor. I'm actually going to use this for a restroom break. Holy shit, I only lost like 3 seconds for that. I figured I was going to lose a lot more time then. No Monka S required. I knew what I was doing, don't worry. And this is going to be a huge gold split. Wait. Yeah, this game really goes overboard with this particular boss. Like, fight it probably 6 times. Easy. Wow, that dungeon is like 5 minutes, basically. With the bathroom break included. Nice. Tamini? That's a hot name. I bet she's hot. Either that or she's a meanie. You can be hot and a meanie, I guess. Mean chicks are hot. Damn it. Alright, this should be a full container, yes. So that means I haven't missed any hard pieces yet. Oh, wait a second. I'm trying to do a technique where basically a glitch. If you hookshot something and start dashing while you're being pulled from the hookshot, you'll be able to dash even though you have this bomb, whereas normally it'll drop the bomb if you dash with it. But that would have just been a very small time save. This dungeon is a pain in the ass. Wait, what? Yeah, I can recommend a site for you if you want with good like replacements for the controller internal parts. I just recently got an order from a site that does that, and they're the highest quality I've ever gotten, for sure. So, do you want to recommend them? Yeah, yeah, I'm glad someone caught it. The dungeon name reference. You mean the decal? That's different. The website where I got my buttons was consolegoods.uk, I believe. Now the drawback to if you want to use that site, you have to wait a little longer for it to ship since it's from the UK. But if you go with priority mail, it'll still arrive in about a week. So this dungeon, really nice to know exactly where to go, because naturally you're not supposed to just fall down these holes straight to like the things you need. The game has a bunch of dead ends. Like the vast majority of the holes you jump in lead to nowhere. Good point, yeah. If you don't know where you're going, you could easily spend like over an hour in this dungeon just wandering around aimlessly. Dang it, I wanted to key dash, but that would require not getting hit by a damn laser. Cool. We're mostly done now. There's only 2 more things to get here. One of them is actually pretty sweet. Yeah, I've replaced the graphic for the mirror shield, and it looks a lot cooler in the hack, I think. It's like the Ocarina of Time mirror shield. Yeah, and the middle upgrade is actually the Hylian shield too, but that wouldn't be good to get in a speedrun. So yeah, see, looks pretty sweet, don't you think? Nice. Alright, now it's just to the boss. I think this will save time too. Because like last time I had to look at my notes really carefully a lot to be like, alright, where do I go now? Is it this hole? Oh yeah, this site has more than just controller parts. It's a good place to get like consoles even, but they're probably a little more expensive than you get on something like Amazon. Yo, Ritzy, thanks man. Boss is a pain in the ass. Pain in the bomb count. Dude. I'm tempted to just go in and hammer him. And do that. Yeah. It was worth it. Already wasted enough bombs on this guy. Bombs are precious. Come on. Bad fight, dude. Jesus. Alright. We did it. Making good progress. Good progress. We'll be at the last dungeon in no time. And then the game's like an hour and a half longer. You'll see. The last dungeon is brutal. Very brutal. No, don't play the message, dumb one. Alright, don't save and quit this time. Very important. The walls in this area are really annoying because normally you just like ride along the slope when you dash. Here, you'll just bonk even on a slanted wall. I don't know why. How's the fairy count? Should have like close to full fairies still, right? Oh yeah, cool. Oh, I forgot to split. God damn it, dude. Really? Ah! Go away, dude. Who's that guy think he is? Bouncing around, killing people. Fuck. Oh yeah, this area is very hard to not bonk run walls in. It's almost better to just not dash here. You can, but just like don't try to dash the whole thing. Like, look at where you're going, then dash. See, even that bonk. See, yeah, the walls around here are just like made to bonk on. Right. You have to be like so good at this game to just dash to this forest without bonking at all. No, speedruns are competitive. It's not like really a competitive game either. I don't know why he would care. At least I don't think it's competitive. Yeah, you have to go the right direction 4 times in a row. There's clues for it at least. Otherwise you'd just be wandering around forever. Do hit the switch. Let's see if we can dash accurately here. Nice. That's really good. You're not bonking on. Nice. No, idiot, you got it. Always use the cane here. Without the cane, this dungeon's almost impossible. you'd actually have to get so lucky to make it through this dungeon without the cane, because you constantly have these fireballs coming at you, and if you're trying to pick up a block while the fireballs come at you, then it's just going to interrupt you. Very annoying. Yeah, how is this a garden? Exactly. Saria is a pretty twisted girl, if you ask me, so it makes sense. Come on. I timed it to be a little bit faster to return to the entrance of the dungeon after that part, but not if you fucking get hit a billion times. It's probably losing time by going back to the start here. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a cat on screen. Probably wants to ruin the run. Holy shit, that's what I'm talking about. More gameplay like that, please. Kinda want those arrows, but it's too far out of the way. Yeah, this room is evil. If you don't have something to give you invincibility, then every time a fireball hits you while you're trying to pick up a block, it interrupts and you have to like start trying to pick it up again. You go through all your hearts like so fast with that shit happening. One of these guys has a key. I think it's actually this one. Nope. Good. The last one I choose. You gotta head out? Alright, man. Have a good day. Wait. Idiot. Come on. That's very, very useful in this run. Fire Rod kills actually a lot of enemies in one hit. It would normally take like 5 sword slashes. Alright, this is actually a part of the game's programming. If you hold some buttons, you can remove layers of the background or foreground. Oh no. these guys are all up in my way. Almost done with this dungeon. Mirror shield for the win. So weird actually being able to block fireballs in a Zelda game, because pretty much all speedruns skip any item that would do that. Alright, hardest boss in the game, get ready. Don't forget to split this time. Alright, next split should have about a minute potential time save. And the one after that, close to 5 minutes because I got lost. But from then on out, I don't know how I'm going to actually save time anymore. It's going to be hard to do. Alright, cool. I'm doing work, man. I'm doing work. There's only a couple like really noticeable mistakes. The most noteworthy one I'd say is when I had to reload the save in the Lost Woods in Light World because I ran out of supplies. But that was like less than a minute lost. Nice, lots of lag. Arrows hurt that guy? Yes. Glad I tried that. Yeah, so kill the enemies to reduce lag. And annoyingness. Annoyance. No. Come on. This room sucks. Actually, this whole dungeon sucks. I hate it. One of the main developers for this game, I forget which one, like, all of his ROM hacks, he loves these statue pushing puzzles. It's really annoying. I don't know why he likes them, but I find them to be horrible. Another ROM hack he did called Goddess of Wisdom. It's also pretty good, actually, overall. That has about, like, 5 puzzles like this where you have to push a statue. Except they're, like, way harder than this one. Some of them will take you, like, basically 15 minutes of just pushing a statue. Ooh, very lucky, actually. Yeah, right, that was 100% luck. I was just holding up. Holding up on the D-pad and praying. I wonder if it'd be worth it to kill that enemy to reduce lag. It would actually make a difference. Is that high enough? Yes, it is. Alright. I like how there's basically no way to avoid damage from that guy. It's pretty sweet. Oops, I keep forgetting you can't change directions while dashing on the ice. I could have easily been hurt by the zombie there. Here's the part of this dungeon where I have a lot of potential time save. I really messed up in this next part. So yay, another statue pushing puzzle, except this one's really short, fortunately. But it has some of the most lag you'll ever see in a Super Nintendo game. So that's pretty cool. That's why I try to take the cane off when I can, but probably need to just keep it up anyway, even if there's a lot of lag because of it. Right. What? What? Are you kidding? There we go. Nice. Ah! Yeah, gotta be ice. Alright, so here's where I can really save time. This guy knocked me off in my last run, and since I got knocked off, I actually had to redo the statue pushing room that I just did, which is a huge pain in the ass. Alright. I was pretty lucky. Normally that fire bar gets in my way. So here's another totally fair door that you just walk through that you gotta know about. Whoops. Good. Hey, konnichiwa. How's it going, man? What's up, Sega Chuck as well? Ah! I was impatient. So, you're probably wondering why I went outside and just came back in the dungeon right away. That's actually to set the point where I return to when I use the book that warps you to the start of dungeons. That's actually going to save quite a bit of time here. Careful. So normally if you go to this part of the dungeon, you have to solve a bunch of like lantern puzzle things. But since I did that, I can just now exit right away. Nice. Nice. Once I kill this boss, there's pretty much no way I'm going to take any more damage. Actually, they're good at the game. What you'll be able to do is keep these guys grouped together. So you're like swiping at all three at once the whole fight. It'll be a lot faster. Right, now there's a glitch active that kind of sucks. Actually can't go into my pause menu right now. I'm trying to figure out something that can cancel that glitch. Besides what I usually do, which is just exit the dungeon and re-enter. It has something to do with the fact that the pause button is disabled when a boss is dying in this game in general. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Not good. Whew. Dude, I hate when he hangs out at the top. Yeah, thank goodness. Otherwise that part would be really hard. Alright, looks like save about a minute here, like I predicted. Now the next dungeon is where, like, the big time save is. Kitty! It's Kitty on camera. Yeah, he is. What's up? Get ready for the most confusing dungeon in video game history. Without a guide, you could easily get lost in this next dungeon for an entire day. An entire day, dude. Let's go. Wait a second. I'm actually getting confused here. Wait a second. Oh no. Oh no. So apparently my guide had something very important deleted from it. Dude, this is so stupid. Where did it go? How did I lose it? Anyway, should be able to remember the part that's missing from the guide. Though, it sucks because I'm gonna have to remake the image. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here. Yes. Alright. All is well. I only lost a little bit of time there. Excuse me? Okay. You guys confused yet? Do you have your bearings straight right now? Do you know where you are? Does this look like a part of the dungeon I visited before? Well, guess what? It isn't. It is a completely different part of the dungeon. Yes, indeed. Alright, yeah, it makes sense, right? It's very clear what's going on here. Yeah, that's part of why it's so confusing, is a lot of the paths lead back to the entrance. And what they do is, when you find the right path, they also make that path look like you've gone back to the entrance. So it's this step right here. When I do this 3 times, it's going to take me to a perfect mirror image of like one of the first rooms in the dungeon. And it's bullshit. Yeah, it's pretty sadistic. But at this point, it's pretty much solved. Everything is straightforward from here. As long as you don't accidentally go in the same warp twice in a row. Wait a second. Okay, I don't even remember getting the ice rod. But, yay. For a second there, I thought I didn't get it. Which would suck, because Ice Rod is awesome in this game. They actually made Ice Rod really good. It does more damage than Fire Rod to a lot of enemies. Damn it. Come on. Cool. Saving a shitload of time here. I'm really annoyed that I'm missing like a picture that took a while to put together that describes where to go. Maybe it's still saved. No, actually it won't be. Yeah, so I have like a visual guide of how to get through that dungeon. And just one chunk of it is completely missing. Alright. So guess what, guys? There's just one more dungeon to go. Just one more dungeon. We're basically at the end of the game. Just have to get through this one teeny tiny little dungeon, and then it'll be all over. Welcome to hell. Here's an example of an enemy that takes more damage to ice rod than usual. So you have to be accurate with your shots for it to matter. What the fuck? Nice graphics. Oh my god, dude. Idiot. Wait, that was the right way. Oh my god. Be careful here. If you fall here, like most of this dungeon, what's tricky about it is if you fall in a hole, you actually have to go do like an entire floor again. Oops. This room is pretty important. To do some bomb jumps, there's like hidden shit that will like knock you. What am I trying to say? There's hidden pits everywhere here. And I have to jump to a key, which is right here. And that's the easy part. The hard part is jumping back without being wrecked. There we go. Not bad. If you need to use the restroom or get a drink or something, I recommend you do it pretty soon here. Wait a second. Ice rod. Ice rod wrecks so hard if you're actually accurate with it. Which I'm not usually. Ah, hit him! Please. It's so hard to be accurate with this. That's the problem. Whoops. That right there. So here comes why I think this would be an opportune time to take a break. This room right here. The worst room of the game. Nice. Almost done. Yeah, the mold arm is just like the cherry on top of this delicious, amazing ring. To listen to its That's a lovely sound. God, ice floor is like definitely the worst part of this dungeon. If you fall in this hole, I think you have to do the tile run again. But don't fall in that hole. Come on. Oh, yeah. Somebody actually knows who that is. Here's another hole where I think if you fall, you actually have to redo the tile room. Fortunately, that's about as easy as bomb jumps get. Hopefully I have a lot of arrows left. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. Ah. Nice. Normally I don't have enough arrows to do these fights. So having that saves a ton of time. It's really nice. Otherwise you have to use the fire rod, which makes the fights take at least like twice as long. More importantly, if you do the fight that way, you have to use all your magic. Sucks. Alright, we're getting somewhat close to the top of the tower now. I'd say we're like 2/3 to 3/4 of the way up. I really like this room right here. Kill that guy in one shot with the fire rod. And everything else dies really quickly to this. You have plenty of magic for it as well. Link was a good guy going into this game, but I would imagine after the experience of going through this tower, Link would become a bad guy. So here's where I start using all the keys that I've collected throughout the game. Many of them which were in the Overworld, actually. Yeah, dude, because, like, I don't know, most evil people, I think, are evil because, like, something really bad happened to them in life, and, well, Link is having to go through this right here. It's a pretty bad dungeon to have to go through. Alright, here's pretty much, like, the final, like, main room of the dungeon. It's pretty infamous. Like, if you're not used to doing bomb jumps and shit like that, this room is very hard. But it's actually pretty easy if you know what to do. Fire Rod owns here. Hopefully they drop a fairy. It doesn't really matter. Tricky bastard. That would be sick. I would love to play A Link to the Past with that feature in it. Alright, so here's yet another tile room that we have to wait through. I don't even have the courtesy to put anything in these pots. Alright, looks like I'm actually going to save time here, though. Over a minute, perhaps. I'm curious if I take damage here. Save a minute. Nice. Cool. Now there's a bunch of heart pieces that you couldn't get at the beginning of the game because you weren't equipped. Now that you can finally access the light world again, you can go get all that shit. Come on. Come on. Actually, probably shouldn't dash there. I could have just pressed left to do that menu. Insight. Imagine navigating this area without some sort of invincibility. I don't want to imagine that, actually. Wait, where am I going? Here. Alright. Come on. Ew. Crap. It's a tight squeeze. Yep, that pretty much is what happens every time I do that. Thinking like maybe it's better to just go around there. Holy shit, I have 317 rupees. That's crazy. Alright, finally a sword that doesn't suck. This is the only sword in this entire hack that seems to be any good. Hey, what's up, Edvi? Doing good, how are you? Try not to swing your sword in this area. Don't even dash. It's just gonna make these things attack you. So this is a pretty much an optional thing, but I think it's pretty good for the route. Basically, you upgrade your arrow capacity at a time when you're basically going to be out of arrows. So, like, you get full arrows, not to mention more capacity, and you need arrows for Ganon, so it's pretty important. Yeah, it's a ROM hack. It's just like a difficult version of A Link to the Past. Oops. That's close. What's the right word? Evil? Satanic? Mean? No. They don't make it easy at all. You have to do a series of 5 bomb jumps. And you have to, not only do you have to do, oh my god, you have to also take a specific path along the bomb jumps, and like you could easily run out of bombs taking the wrong paths. Oops. Yeah, we're getting close to the end. So if you want to see what the last dungeon is like, then you'll be able to see that. Which, by the way, hate to disappoint anyone, but we have to do the last dungeon again. It's one of the most evil things about this game. You have to beat the last dungeon twice. Nice. The first time you beat it, you're in the Dark World, and that gives you some like extra items they're required to get back to the light world, and then you have to beat the light world version of the tower after hitting a switch, and there's like minor differences in the tower that make it so that the second time around you'll get access to things you didn't have access to before. It's pretty brutal. But the second time around is not as bad really, because you don't have to go get all the keys that you would get the first time. Better just put this up. Silly me trying to not use the cane. What was I thinking? Hey, what's up, Sage? Thank you. How's it going? Do this properly. Ice Rod absolutely wrecks these guys if you are accurate with your aim, and that's definitely the hard part. Yo, nice. Yeah, I hope you get off work soon. Yeah, pace looks good, but a lot of it's actually just due to some routing changes I made. It's like, the first time I did this tower, I had to go left and do a bunch of shit over there. And I can just go straight over here. If I need this bomb, but I'm gonna get it anyway. Yeah, I routed this actually just last week. So there's probably actually like improvements that can be made if you want to work on it yourself. But there was a route in place already for the non-100% version of the game. I just decided to do 100% for the first time. And so far it's been a pretty good time. So. Nice, that's how I like that part. Alright, now get to do this again. Everybody's favorite room. One of these days I'm just gonna come in here with a lot of fairies. And when I get here, I'm just gonna like stand there and like go away, go do something else. Yes, but when you know it's the last time you have to do this room in the run, it's actually kind of motivating. Almost there. Please. End it. End it. Should frame skip, dude. Like turbo mode graphics. Almost done. Can you believe it? I can't. Unfortunately, I don't think this can be sub 330. Oops, I was not prepared to go to the next room. Alright, we're done. Wow. Hope you guys are still awake. Damn it. No! God. No! Wake up, dude. This wears on your endurance, man. It's hard to concentrate after going through that tile room. Forgot about this room. Always forget about that room. Ooh, I forgot about this room too. I hate this room. Alright, so here's where you gotta start thinking about your arrow count relative to how many arrows you're gonna need for Ganon. Ganon requires a minimum of 19 arrows. Right now I should have 40. The thing is, I'll be able to pick up a bunch of arrows for the remainder of this dungeon. I'm gonna kill the last two with Fire Rod. Yep, 19 silver arrows. It's always a tricky equation to figure out, like, how many arrows should I use versus those Armos versus how many Fire Rod shots should I use, because you don't want to run out of magic, or you won't be able to get through that room. And you obviously can't run out of arrows either. Oh, oh. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, dude, that ruins my entire life. My life is ruined now, guys. Fuck! God, I hate that room, dude. I hate that room so much. I can't believe that just happened. Can you guys believe it? I can't. I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. Alright, my rage is gone now. I can't believe it. Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. I should be at the end. God damn it! I have to fight Armos again, and I don't have enough arrows. So what exactly went wrong in that room? I'm not sure. Like, it all happened so fast, it's like, out of nowhere, it's like, oh, I'm falling. I think maybe what I'll do is fire rod first until I get to a certain amount of magic, and that's when I'll start using arrows. I use fire rod, and there are a lot of them alive still. You actually, I'll have enough arrows. This will be fine. Dude, that's like 5 goddamn minutes lost. Maybe not that much, but sucks. Nice. Yeah, that wasn't 5 minutes. But, I mean, still. Any mistake that costs more than 30 seconds is horrible, in my opinion. That's probably the, like, most technically demanding room, I think, in this dungeon. Just like, it's not a matter of like being invincible or anything. Having your cane giving you invincibility isn't going to help you. Ooh, can I grab that? Yes. Because like you got to take the cane off to use the hammer. Oh no, did I do that too early? I think I did. Yep, nice. The choke! He's choking, guys. Make him stop. Yes, I just referred to myself in the third person. When the gameplay is good, then it's me, but when the gameplay is bad, it's him. Makes sense, right? Alright. So yeah, I might not lose that much time here. We shall see. Depends on how smoothly this next series of rooms goes. Should be a lot faster than in my PB because I have a map. And I know, like, exactly what's going on in these rooms. They're easy to get lost in. there. Nice. Yep, another tile room, but I only have to wait for this one just a little bit. Are you serious? How does what work? Dude, this is actually pretty mind-blowing that I'm not going to be losing that much time here. Maybe like a minute at the most, which means everything besides where I fell and had to repeat an entire floor must have gone really well. Dude! Hit him! Okay, good. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't question the physics. Makes sense. Ew. Do I want those bombs? Hopefully not. I seriously doubt I need them. Alright. Fucking done with that part. So starting now, I'll begin losing time, but there should be less than a minute to the end. Assuming I don't totally butcher this room here. Yeah, it's actually, it blows my mind that I'm not losing way more time than this. That means in this last split, like, other things must have been way, way faster than PB, even if this was much slower. Alright, so we got the ocarina. Now, just a little bit more to do here. Yo, what's up, Kanata? How's it going, man? Not much, dude. Just, stressing myself out over a video game. The usual. So yeah, we gotta go backwards about halfway through the dungeon. Don't worry, I don't have to do the big tile room in the ice again. That's why we go backwards through the dungeon instead of starting over again to get to where I'm trying to go. I think I can save like a minute in the split, maybe. So satisfying for the ice rod to actually be useful. It's a new concept. Imagine ice rod being useful, guys. I can't imagine it. I mean, I didn't use this ice rod in the original for anything other than Trinex. So it seemed like the fire rod was better in every imaginable way. We're definitely going to be saving time in this split because I have these corridors memorized, and you'd be surprised how much time you can lose, like, since you're in the dark, trying to figure out, alright, which side of the room has the door, you know? Here's the part that really sucks. There's no easy way to go backwards here. So I actually have to... Like, I'm on the floor that I need to be on to do what I'm trying to do, but I need to actually drop down to the floor below, do that floor again. And only then can I be done with this shithole dungeon. That was silly. Unless somebody knows a better way to do that. But yeah, we have to do this floor one more time. This is part of why I was so mad that I fell down to here earlier, because I knew, like, shit, that means I'm gonna be doing this floor 4 times today. What's up, Katum? Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's a better run than the last run I did, that's for sure. No, I feel like it's stained. It's got some pretty significant flaw in it. But it's alright. Yeah, that ROM hack you were playing for Donkey earlier today looks insane. With the one with Yoshi, that's blown my mind. The run's going a lot better than last time. For the most part, it's pretty smooth, and it's like I always knew where I was going, wasn't getting lost, so that's good. What new ROM hack? Are you talking about the Yoshi one I was just talking about? Arrows do I have? 38. Alright, so I can use... Yeah, I'm fine on arrows, so I don't have to worry about running out on Ganon. Unless I play like a complete idiot. That's Kremling's Revenge? One with Yoshi? No way. I heard so much about that hack, but... I didn't realize it was crazy like that. Oh, they aren't the same. Gotcha. Alright. I gotta do the freaking room that I hate again, so... There's a chance that we might get to do that last floor again, if I screw this up again. Not bad. Hope who gets banned? Who's Tyler 1? Oh, okay. Why would he get banned? Oh. I don't think being a tool is a bannable offense, unfortunately. Here's the optional hard puzzle that is required 100%. It's pretty difficult. It's short, but definitely difficult. Hopefully I can get it. Alright, so definitely saving time here. The bomb might miss. Yeah, the bomb missed. Nice. Come on. Cool. Saving a lot of time here. Cool, we are at the end. Let's go, guys. This is the end. Just gotta pick up one or two things real quick, and then kill Ganon. And that's why there's a second mushroom. You have to give the powder to one fairy to get the Quake medallion, and then you give this fairy that for the Bombos medallion. And you have to do that like in a particular way, or you won't be able to get both of them. But with that, I can now get powder again by just visiting the witch. Not FMA streaming to 30k people. That sounds like a disaster. And yes, there's actually one heart piece too many in the hack. Nice. Totally full menu. Let's go. Did he just call Dragor his mind pawn? I never actually read that text before. What's a mind pawn? That sounds pretty hardcore, to be honest. Yo, Fez, do you want to be my mind pawn? Yeah, how is this a dungeon? It's just a boss. Doesn't make any sense. Don't worry about it, Fez. The answer is gonna be no. It's like, no, I don't want to do this bad. God damn it. Why do they have to be bats? Come on, quit warping. You douchebag. Thank you. Alright. Vanguard. Don't you bring up that damn fish around. What? That's horseshit. That is horseshit, dude. I didn't know you would do that. Alright, so count with me. We got 5 in the first phase. 2. 3. 4. 5. Now we gotta do more of this kind of shit. Lag much? I think that's enough lag. Hunter's 100x haunted? No way, you won. Alright, 14 in the next phase, and then it's over. 6. Oops, I could have hit him again there, actually. Oh, shit! 7. Sometimes you can get double hits on Ganon if he's like far enough away from the edge and you're shooting him from the side like this. I just lost count, by the way. Counting upwards by 2 is too difficult. Get it? Too difficult. Oh my god, are you serious? That was bullshit. Why did they both go out at once, man? That's tricky. Oh, he's dead already. Nice. Thought I had a while to go. Wait, that's not even gold? How's that not gold, dude? That was so good. Alright. That's it. Alright, so pretty good. Aside from the fact that somehow my note about like my picture of how to do impas got deleted. Spent like forever on that. Now it's gone. Thank you, thank you. It was a nice one. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. This might be faster than my any percent time. Yes, this is faster than my any percent time for this game. So that's pretty cool. Alright. You're not supposed to? Nice. Good luck, dude. Man, I don't want to go sleep. Now would be like the ideal time to go to sleep to have a good week. But I'm wired, man. I'm gonna be up for like at least 2 more hours. Yes, I do want some treasure. Give me some fucking treasure, Triforce. Come on, what are you doing? Holding out on me? Yeah, thanks for the GG's. So, I guess the obvious question here is, can I save another 5.5 minutes on this? And the answer is yes. The question is, do I want to? That'd be a lot of work. I feel like that was a pretty, for the most part, that's a like clean run with no like, not too many like tarnishing type situations. And like I was saying, I wanted to have a decent take of this with no huge mistakes, so I could then do commentary over it as a walkthrough slash guide for people wanting to play this game. I don't know if that was quite good enough. There's a significant mistake in impas, and there's the the big mistake in Parallel Tower where I fell down a floor. No way. AGDQ would never accept a game that has a single room that consists of 5 minutes of fighting floor tiles. And a final dungeon that you have to do twice. I guess we could just not tell them that. Be able to get a lot of donations in during that tile run. Hell, they could probably read every single donation in the entire marathon during those tile runs. The Witch and Assistant. What about the Witch and Assistant? They exist? Twin Lumberjacks. They exist too. Look at them go. They're so happy. Yeah, I love cutting down trees. Oh, the ships. So they're people too now. Good old ships. Living the good life. Plagued by old men. Trying to feast on their buddies. The fairies party. As a party I want to be in on. That skinny fairy is hot, man. Not the little ones. Nice day at the beach. Yes, indeed. Also, it's dark out right now. That's nighttime. Lost all. That's me, dude. This guy is like the character in this game I relate to the most. Yeah, that's so me, dude. I wouldn't be waving though. I'd be like flicking the camera off. Well, I guess you can't tell. You could be doing this. Party at the ruins! Yeah, we got all the little green condom guys partying together with the birds. Nice. So what they are, man. It's clearly what those enemies are. Oh, there goes the entire day. This is a good song, actually. I used to hate this song when I was a kid because I couldn't appreciate any song that wasn't at least 180 beats per minute. But the melody here is actually pretty good. I wish I had made a copy of the PDF, or not PDF, but... Cat, what do you think you're doing? Clawing the floor. Dumbass cat. I have to redo my guide. The missing image that is crucial for solving Impo's ways. I'm not going to speedrun any other ROM hacks, but next on my list, as I would play, I want to play Lost Levels again. There's a Super Mario Kart ROM hack. The regular game's hard enough, man. Not tonight, no, dude. Yeah, right, Katoon. I know where you're going with this. Very MMMQ. Oh. Oh my god, no way. I would not play that game. I hate Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is a terrible character. There's no way he should be as famous as he is. Alright, let's make sure I actually got 100% here. I don't care if the game is good, it's the fact that it has Mickey Mouse in it. Alright, don't worry, where it says none, that you can't actually obtain the things mentioned. It's only the levels where it says yes. It would say no if you actually missed something, so yeah, it's good. I'm not playing Taz, dude, what the fuck? Damn it, I don't want to go to work. Suck ass. Hopefully there's no early meetings. Let's check on that. Nope, nothing early tomorrow. Wait a second. Oh yes, technically today.